really gay club in Hollywood.
There's the Roxy.
Not a hot chicks,
Whiskey.
but it's a really fucking gay hair fucking.
Oh, Gazar. Oh, not Gazar's. The Troubadour.
No.
Roxy.
What's his name?
Oh, the Cat House.
Yeah, that's it. Ricky Rack.
Ricky, the Cat House.
Ricky Rack shit. Every band that came on. Oh, my favorite band.
Yeah.
My favorite band. My best friends.
Yeah, my best friend's Faster Pussycat. The next week, my best friend's Slayer.
Go back
Get
and
the fuck
hang
out
out
of here.
LA Guns and shut up.
Those fucks are still around.
Tracy Guns?
He saw LA Guns open for AC/DC, and then like a couple years later, we opened for LA Guns. That must feel like shit for them.
Please welcome Sudden Fear.
Sudden Fear, let's see. I think the first show I went to at Sudden Fear, I was probably either 15 or 16 years old. And I was like totally blown away just by like their sound and just how like the crowd reacted to them. It was, you know, it was an experience. And I wanted to do the same thing, so.
I used to always tell them, dude, you are my fucking Slayer. I love these guys, I love their music, I love everything about them. They're just non-stop aggression, they're fucking great.
The energy that this band had. The fun that they had. The songs were fucking right on. They just went up there and they gave out this fucking energy. I was like, motherfucker, that's what it's all about.
Sudden Fear originally started in 1989, and I mean it was really in the infancy of the whole thing. None of us really knew how to play that well, so it was kind of just messing around and making noise. And I decided just to leave, and you know I was doing audio engineering at the time and all that, so I didn't really want to be in a band at that point. They, you know, over the course of the next year, they started getting other people in the band, starting to take it, I think, a little more seriously too. And I was kind of standing back and watching all this go on. And they had a guitarist at the time, Brian Manser. John Callahan was the other guitarist. Jim was on drums, and Brian was on bass. And we had at the time Tom Kelleher on vocals. And at this point, I started to kind of want to be in the band. And like behind the scenes, I'm like learning all the guitar lines and just kind of giving them tapes like, oh, listen to this and listen to this. You know, look what I can do this and I can do this, in the hopes that like maybe one day they'll, you know, Brian Manser wouldn't be in the band anymore, which is a little fucked up. But you know, I never had anything against it. It was just I really wanted to be in the band.
Well, actually, the first guitarist we had was he was only in the band for a short period of time, and in that time he wasn't really into it. I think he called up either Tom or John and just said he quit. He didn't want to play anymore. So I remember we got together, you know, discussed what we were going to do, and the first person that came to mind was Scott. Scott came in and just had these tremendously fast speed metal riffs, and me and John kind of looked at each other like, you want us to play what? So that was almost the birth of Sudden Fear as it is now musically. But we still had Tom Kelleher in the band.
He was cool, you know. I liked his voice and shit. But he was a pain in the ass, you know. He'd always be full of like bullshit stories
and they were funny for the time, but as we got a little older and started getting better musically, started playing more shows, it just started to wear on us with him.
Brian and I had gone over to his house in like February '93, I think it was, and I told him, you know, it's not working out, and you know, you're gonna have to leave the band. And that went over like, you know, a fart in a church, pretty much. It really didn't go over well. He was screaming and yelling,
but we were just fed up at the time. We wanted to move on. We were really starting to really take this seriously, and hoping that maybe we could do something with it. And he just wasn't on the same page with any of us.
Yeah.